Hi guys, today we will continue to make the spaceship game. Yesterday I have guided you about the gameplay, and the avatar is on the interface. I will guide you to make the UI character image. Unity, Game Object, select UI, select the button. This is the button, I will resize it 160. The UI character image will be in this position. I drag the positioning. The purpose of the pivot positioning is to make it fixed, not run around. I'm fixed, so temporarily. I press and hold, drag, and drop the image on the text button. Then I position it below. The frame size 60. Edit it to a certain name, the character's name. Turns green. Increase the font size 50, OK. Simple, so simple. We have a UI that is the avatar of the character. Next, pay attention when the spaceship moves. It moves below the character image or out of the screen. It doesn't look right. I will guide you to fix it. Write a script to limit the range of ships that can move it without going beyond the allowed range. How will I do it? Unity. There are two interfaces, Canvas, UI, and Camera, Game Object. Big white interface, this is Canvas UI mobile phone interface screen. On this frame contains components like button, text, avatar. Small white frame is Camera or Game Object. Your spaceship will move within Camera frame, Gameplay frame, this frame for Game Object. Camera object will contain Game Object objects like spaceship, bullet, enemy, meteor, background. How to position? The position is limited. To position the bottom, position is not to let the ship go down avatar. I will present easier to understand. Between canvas and camera object correlation through the resolution of each different. Mobile screen will have different resolutions. To find the lower limit camera value of the avatar image canvas value is very difficult. I guide you to create 2 points, the blue on the canvas, UI. This blue point is to define the upper bound, and left. This bound is to define the lower bound, and right. The lower bound will not allow the ship to move below the character image. Script will convert the coordinates on the canvas UI, to the coordinates on the camera. 2 red points is the actual limit for our ship. The purpose of the program, the process is like that. How to do it, I will go through the script. In Unity I will create 2 button objects. Size 50. Put it in the upper and left corner. I name it position UL, up left. Upper and left. I copy another object. I align with avatar to the right. And name it position DR, down right. OK, now there are 2 landmark positions. Now I will create an object, named Control. To manage these 2 positions, I wrote as control. I will write a program for control. Named control gameplay. I create variable. Variable of type GameObject to contain two position. Down right, and up left. Declare two vectors, to save values, read from two landmarks that. Put the script in the control object. Here are two variables of type public. Public type, then it will appear Unity's window so we can see. We can hold on and drag. Here is public, this object we can hold and drag. Put in. OK. Read the value of the up left position. The up left position is here. Function camera.main.screen to world point is to convert the position from canvas to the position camera. Saves the read value to vector position limit up left. Save script and run. It and debug is to read this value into a number I see in the window in the console window. I will see how much value the program reads, how many. Debug commands read the above value is 9.4, and the left value is -17.2. With the coordinate value, I will return to PlayerShip script. To be more compact, I will create a program the subroutine. Moving ship subroutine. I cut into the subroutine. When running in update, to the moving ship function, it will jump into executing the command written in this subroutine. To make it more compact, I will put this moving ship down for ease of view. I also created a new subroutine called outScreen. I have an upper bound coordinate of 9.4. When the GameObject, PlayerShip, exceeds the upper limit 9.4, appears an external force. The external force causes the speed to decrease by half. And at the same time, the GoTransform.Translate command makes the spacecraft go down. For a test run. Now the spacecraft cannot go up. Going up there will be an external force to keep this. External force, I do it just enough. Not too strong to cause a reaction, and the spaceship is not jerky. So we continue to write to get the coordinates of the point down right. Script to get the coordinates down right. How to do, to get the coordinates down right put in PlayerShip. Variable down right belongs to control. PlayerShip can't get directly variable limit the coordinates of control. Each phone screen is different, this value will be different, not fixed. If you want to have with this coordinate, the PlayerShip script must also write a similar code. Or copy the control script and paste it into PlayerShip. Forget it, if you do the same, the PlayerShip script will be very complicated. I will guide you to use the global variable. Global variable? The following explanation is for those of you who don't know. If you already know, you can skip. Private variable, for example, PlayerShip speed variable, is only used internally by PlayerShip. Private variable, vector2 position up left is similarly used only for control. PlayerShip, if you want to have the same limit value as control, you have to write script like control. When a new spaceship is enemy. Enemy also needs a coordinate limit point. If you have to copy the same script as PlayerShip again, it will be very complicated. It goes, you should create one data for general use, global variable. Creates global variable named data. Read limit position value and save to global variable. Named limit up. Read value in script of control and save to data, data.limitup equals pos limit up left.y. If player ship wants to use global variable, then read, equals data.limitup. Data.limitup is similar if enemy ship wants to use red, equals data.limitup. Use global variable, it is easy to share data. Global variable, objects to use one place to save data for general use. Global variable should be divided into two types, normal and memory. Memory uses button save to keep the value, load game will reload the previous play value. I will guide you to create your global variable, naming DT as an abbreviation, data, the shorter the name the better. I will create a global variable limit up, down, left and right. All static float types, odd variables. In script control I will read the value using DT plus the declared variable name tab DT. Read the coordinates, DT limit up equals POS limit up left.y upper limit. .y into the player ship script using global variable, DT limit up. Using global variable is like that. For a test run, upper limit, left. Limit right, limit lower, limit UI. I will try to change two landmark positions. Now you can't pass the fence, I created by 2 points. These 2 points look on the screen, it's very ugly. I write the script after saving the coordinate value, destroy it. Delete the // sign to allow the command line to work. Start is the command to run for the first time. After running the program, 2 button positions have been destroyed. 2 points just for the purpose of getting coordinates that are no longer needed, then cancel. OK, now I have done the limit for the spaceship. To hold and release. Press the left hold and release. While I release, but the spaceship still drifts very far. This is not good, I made a script to slow it down. When I press it, and release it, the spaceship must slow down by itself. And not drift so much. Do it how? I go to the player ship script to declare 2 variables as moving and hold. Variable hold equals 1.5. Moving plus 1 if moving 10, then moving equals 0. 10 new cycles will repeat once. This command is reduced speed 1.5 times, hold equals 1.5 f. The speed will decrease slowly, you can reduce the number of cycles 10 to another value, or change hold equals 1.5. Each character will have a different hold value, corresponding to each characteristics. Some characters move fast and hold fast. Or some characters move slow and drift a lot of inertia. Now I will try when I have hold, how will it change? Press drop. Press release. Press release. Spaceship is no longer drifting like before. Press release and it stops. Okay, today's introduction here is all. About the image and script I will leave it in the description, you guys go there to download. Thank you for watching.